So hey, how's it going guys? It's me, Blood again. This time I'm bringing you some more Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. We're gonna go and do some missions, so let's get at it. So yeah, as you guys can see, we're doing the Mission 7, Episode 7, whatever you want to call it, Red Brass. We have to eliminate 3 Soviet commanders. And this is my first time playing the mission, so I don't know all the objectives. But my personal objective is gonna be straight up go the fastest in and out way and getting those commanders out with the elite, anything better than B or C grade soldiers that I can find on the battlefield. Like, I'm trying to build up my army. That's a really important part. So you want to make sure that you keep alive everybody, but you have to knock them out in order to extract them with the Fulton.
I've set the target's anticipated travel routes.
We got the points, we got the mission objectives, and we got the location. And our good friend, he gave us a possible route of where the commander is gonna be moving through. So as you guys can see, I spawned in this location over here, and there's like really close to one of the routes. So I'm gonna go straight up and head straight up to them. And as you can see, my intel team already detected enemy force moving on that road. So I assume that that was one of the convoys. My mind process was to go get this outpost out of the play. Go and neutralize all the enemy soldiers that were down here before the jeep will arrive. I was pinpointing the location, as you guys can see. And once again, me making use of my gray stealth abilities, I managed to get spotted, and I react quick enough to take down the 2 soldiers that were close to me. And I see the lights on the distance of the jeep coming on. Use my binoculars to track them, and there it is, one of the targets. So now I have to stop that jeep at any cost. I decide to take 3 shots at him with my silencer in order to like stop the guards, get him down. And since this is a convoy, you know, escorting a commander, I assume that there was going to be at least one high-skilled enemy soldier. I proceed to scan them, and voila, there's 2 elite persons there. These 2 people from the outpost that I forgot about them, they managed to sneak behind me and my horse, but I took them down with my riot. I was making use of the slow cam for the focus mode, right? And took some shots at him. Managed to take the elite guard out of the game. Knock him out. Ready for extraction. And here I go with the second squad. And now I proceed to take out the commander. It's really important, guys, that you don't kill. There's no need for it, you know. Pretty much you're gonna gain a lot more if you just knock them out, or you immobilize them with a hold up technique to interrogate them. You can get some useful information as far as like getting diamonds, materials, for example the generator or the communication towers or antennas, you know. So try always to knock everybody out, interrogate them. It will give you also honor. I don't know what it is for yet.
Analysis complete.
But
Subject on board.
it's better to have it than not to have it, right?
Marker removed.
And with one of the commanders out of the game, we have 2 left. We're gonna proceed to scout the map in order to see what's our next location, you know, what's our next stop. And we're gonna do that and head over to the outer outpost. I like to play this game, you know, making use of all the terrain that I have available. And I would like to move from the outer layers always to the inside, to the middle of bases. You know, I found that's my play style, and it works better for me. I'm not saying it's the best way to approach bases. You know, this is the beauty of this game. You can go gun blazing in, take everybody out,
Enemy presence
or
detected.
you can take your time, go slowly. You know, with every step being thought prior to it. That's how I like to play this game. It really is a really hard challenge
Detected.
to be able to
Map
get inside
has been
bases
updated.
without being detected.
Analysis complete.
You know,
Analysis
scouting a
complete.
base is a really
Analysis
important
complete.
step of this game. It gives you an advantage all over the other enemies because you already know all their locations, all their ranks, who you have to kill, who you can leave alive, or you can ignore. So this is gonna be the second outpost that I found on this mission, and thinking it was gonna be the same as the first one, I decided to go in and do pretty much the same. Use my riot SMG, take all the enemies out, see the ranks, strike whoever was useful. And on this mission, I found a really high number of skillful enemy soldiers that I decide to go and extract.
Clouds approaching. Captured.
So right now we're at the second base location. This is where the second commander is gonna show up, and I'm approaching this base. I've scouted this base earlier, like on another mission, so I kind of know where everything is at. But I forgot about that guy on the entrance, and when I move, he straight up see me. When that happens, don't freak out. They're just like see movement, and they'll flash the light at you, a flashlight at you. So all you gotta do is stay like stop or prone, go in stealth mode, and they will just go right past you. At least at this level that I'm at right now. Always flank them. You know, always try to go from the sides or behind them. Makes it easy. And this is a failed hold up attempt. What happens when you approach them from an angle instead of straight behind them? When they turn, they're gonna be in front of your face and they're not gonna raise their arms or drop their weapons. So after hearing the jeep coming in, hearing a vehicle approaching, I look around me and I saw that it was the second commander rolling
That's
in.
the target.
Updated.
So
Looks like we
I
found
went
them.
ahead and took all out with my riot SMG. And this focus cam really saved my ass because I missed a lot of shots. I proceed straight up. Didn't even care. I knew that there was a high enemy there. Distract him. But this guy heard all the commotion and run after me. Managed to take him out too.
Analysis complete.
Everything was good and safe. As you guys can see, look at that guy's
Target extracted.
element
Only
skill.
one left.
He was an ace. The elite guard that we managed to extract, and now he's gonna
Subject
be
on board.
in our team.
Leave the rest to us.
After that, just clearing up this base, making sure I don't leave enemies with high skills or elite groups, forces behind. I would like to take anything B and C or better. I will take straight up. I need competent people for my team. And this guy was waking up. That's another thing you have to watch out. Once you stun an enemy, they will wake up after a certain period of time passes. So you have to make sure you either have them in hold up position like this, it will take forever, or sleep,
Has been updated.
take longer. Another thing is, you guys saw here, this guy was on hold up position. I could have distracted him, but just get used to knock them out every time, because if you try to extract them while they're conscious, they'll start screaming for help and create a big commotion and everybody else can hear them. So just knock them out, kick them in the floor, knock them out, and then extract them. It'll be more silent that way. So after taking the second commander out, it's just the same as in the other base. Clear up everything behind you, make sure you don't leave any elite soldier behind you. Any loot, diamonds, materials, everything like that, and head over to the third one, which is a bit far away. It's in a town between the two locations.
Development project
First
being added.
is scouting. That's really important in this game. Again, I can reinforce that, I can stress that enough. Scouting is vital in order to be successful and taking down any enemy base or any target. You want to make sure that you know everything that's moving inside that base. No, you want to make sure you keep everything under your radar. And as we go,
Enemy presence detected.
you want to make
The
sure
map
also that
has
you
been
pick up
updated.
every flower material that you find on the road there. Once in the base, you can see your intel team giving you tips and hints of where some possible enemies have been found.
Analysis complete.
So from there on, it's up to you to locate everybody else. As you do, make sure you kind of like memorize how the building and all the locations are away from each other, so when you're moving inside there, you know exactly where you're going and you don't get lost. The night vision goggles in this game, they're really helpful because of that. They light up everything that's interactable with
some indigenous
yellow.
peoples in Canada and Alaska deify the common raven as a totem.
Enemies will light up in red. You know, it's just like a heat thing going on there. I've been on this town before, so I kind of know where the main targets usually are. There's a big building on the middle of the town. It has like it's a pretty distinctive building. It's that one right there with the red blankets on top. So I know that there's a guard there. There's usually one or two on the other side, and the target should be inside of that building. And there's also usually somebody moving through that street up and down. But there was none this time, so I decided to go ahead and infiltrate in that building. But always make sure you're flanking every building, every move that you make sure that you're flanking it. Here I'm just seeing that there's no diamonds in this room.
Analysis
Most of the time
complete.
there's always one. As you can see, there's another guard up there. Like, those are the two guards on the opposite direction. They're just guarding this building here, which led me to believe that the main objective was gonna be inside. There you go, and that's the guy. That's our objective.
There, that's the target.
Proceed to take him down, neutralize it, make sure you knock him out good. Since there's low transit in this area, I just decided to take it to the middle of the street outside and parachute it out of it. Nope. That way I can complete my mission and get out of here, get my rewards and everything. So, once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video.
We'll let the client know he's been dealt with.
This is my first time doing this mission, so I don't know all the objectives. I can complete 100%. I will do another update video once I manage to do that. Complete all the objectives. Oh my god, I can't talk right now. Complete all the objectives. Manage to clear 100% all the mission. For now, all I want to do, clear up the game, get the most useful soldiers out of the battlefield,
Analysis complete.
show you guys what are you fighting against every time you go inside a mission, so you don't get any surprises. And after that, I'll leave you guys so you can see what type of rewards we managed to take out of this missions, as far as like materials. And most important probably the most important part is gonna be the soldiers that we managed to take out of this quest. Like, it was insanely high value targets that we managed to extract out of this battlefield. I was really happy at the end once I saw that, and man, I couldn't ask for more. It was a really clean in and out mission. That's what I was expecting, that's what I was planning on, and it came out really good. Again, always plan ahead, scout every area that you wanna head into. Go slow, don't rush anything, and have fun with the game, man. The game is really good. It's been out for like 3 days now, so just get the hang of it. Make sure you know what you're doing in the game.
Yes,
it's
mission
pretty good.
complete.
Been
Boss,
having a lot of fun with it, and hope you guys enjoy.
Ocelot got the details of the meeting out of that commander. It seems you've been doing your job just a little too well, boss. The Soviets have begun reinforcing the 40th Army's units in Afghanistan, sending in more men and new equipment. While things haven't exactly been easy for us up till now, they're about to get even tougher. Boss, we're finally ready to put together a combat unit. Staff assigned to the unit will be dispatched as mercenaries to conflict zones. That should guarantee us a stable source of income. MERT deployment allows you to send combat unit staff on relatively easy missions suited to the unit's level. There's little risk, but the rewards are low too. However, there are also contracts known as dispatch missions that offer a higher risk and reward. Give your orders to undertake these missions using your iDroid.